Welcome to Motogp Matt. In today's video we're going to talk about Aprilia and Jorge Martin. Now let's be very straight here. I haven't said too much about it. Of course, you know, I did cover the story where Martin was kind of looking to get out of Aprilia, and of course for a few days Aprilia were quite quiet, said nothing, and then eventually they did have to come out and deny all rumours and reports. However, after the Silverstone race, I've seen an awful lot online now where, you know, Aprilia are quite vocal and they're like, oh, when Jorge gets back, you know, he has a bike that's capable of winning and this, that and the other. And, you know, going on about, oh, it's like a marriage, both sides have to have trust and respect and all of this. And while I get it, I am also kind of like going, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, right? Would Bezzecchi have caught Quartararo? Not 100% sure. Did the Aprilia go well around Silverstone? Yes, it very much did. But when you look at the characteristics of the Silverstone circuit, you know, it plays into Aprilia's and Yamaha's strong point. It is a wide circuit. It is an incredibly smooth circuit. I would nearly call it snooker table smooth. You know, there's no major bumps or bangs in it, and this is mainly for the Formula One, as it is a high-speed circuit. They're trying to generate as much downforce as possible. You can't have an awful lot of downforce if you have a bumpy circuit in a Formula One car. So I do find it very interesting, you know, that Aprilia are kind of saying this, saying that. So I just think it's very strange as well on it, you know. They have won a race, yes. They have an uncompetitive motorbike. We've seen that, you know, majority of the races, they're nowhere near the top 3-4 positions consistently. They're more 8, 9, 10 spot, which is not where you would expect the Aprilia motorbike to be, if I'm very honest. So, you know, when I do read these articles and see these articles, you know, like the ball is in Jorge Martin's court, you know, we're going to give him a winning bike. Yeah, you've won one race this season. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If Bezzecchi comes out and is in the top 3 for the next 4 or 5 races, you're like, yeah, this bike is definitely ready for Jorge to get back onto it. But it's nowhere near that in my honest opinion. I still think the Aprilia bike is in quite an awful lot of trouble. And yes, they've had a good race this one, but the mid-season is coming up. You know, where are they going to be in concessions compared to last year? Even, you know, without Jorge Martin, you know, they are in danger of actually slipping down a class in the concessions. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think of the whole situation between Aprilia and Jorge Martin? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.